Hey guys, it's Adriana here from Lean Clean Eating. Today I want to talk about dairy and whether it is in fact as good as what we have been led to believe. So a little bit controversial today, but like most people, I grew up thinking that to get my calcium intake and to grow up big and strong, I'd have to drink my milk and have my cheese and yogurt. The more and more that I have gone into the study of nutrition and how it affects my clients, the more that I've seen that a lot of the research is telling us that dairy is not as good as what we've been led to believe. So main fact is that particularly milk, okay, so cow's milk is meant for cows. It's not meant for adults, it's not meant for humans. So that is the reason why a lot of people can't tolerate it, they can't digest it. So even though there is a lot of calcium in milk, there's no dispute in that, our bodies in fact cannot break it down and use it as calcium and then get it into our bones. So what happens is that this dairy kind of gets stuck and inflames your bowel, and that's when a lot of people start to experience things like bloating, gas, nausea, diarrhea, and constipation. So a lot of digestive issues are starting to show up now because we are consuming so much of it, because we keep getting told to have more and more of it. The reality of it is, as I said, it's not a very well digested form of calcium. You can get calcium much better by things like vegetables and fruit, because that's actually what humans are meant to eat. Okay, so the calcium in that's where we're meant to get it from. So myself, though, I haven't completely eliminated dairy from my diet, because again, I have to look at lifestyle and how it affects, when I read this research, how does it affect how I'm going to live my life every single day, yeah? So what I've done is, as I said, dramatically reduced it. So things like smoothies and muesli, where would normally be using a lot of milk, I've completely replaced that with things like almond milk and rice milk. With my cheese, because I do like cheese, I've switched it to things like organic goat's feta. It's much easier digested, it's not as highly processed, and it tastes really good as well. And then with my coffee, because I do have coffee every single day, I used to have a skinny cappuccino and then wonder why I was bloated 2 hours later. What I've done now is gone into it's called a piccolo latte, so it's kind of like an espresso with just a tiny bit of milk. So I find that my body can cope with that. I don't get bloating, I don't get that sluggish feeling that I normally did. So my challenge for you is, if you are experiencing things like bloating and gas and constipation, have a think about reducing your dairy for just a week. Yeah, see how you feel with it, and if you do feel better, then it's at that stage you need to look at, how can I replace it? And things like I said, rice milk, almond milk, goat's feta, reducing the amount of milk that you have, and things like coffees are going to make you feel a lot better.